Every agricultural environment faces a constant threat from pests, which means your crops need a reliable, active defense system. Enter CaliForce. This is a deployment of Neoseiulus californicus, a highly effective generalist predatory mite that hunts down these threats. The protocol for applying them is exactly the same across the board, whether managing soft fruits, vegetable and ornamental plants, or a cannabis crop. Looking at this product lineup, you'll see CaliForce comes in 3 formats: a 16-ounce bottle, a 1-liter tube, and slow-release sachets. To deploy them, you'll also want a water mister, and optionally, universal release boxes. Executing these application steps correctly ensures the mites survive their introduction to the canopy, creating a self-sustaining pest control network right out of the gate. Step 1 is preparing your physical environment. Dialing in the right temperature and moisture levels is the single most important factor for keeping these mites alive during the transition. If you are using the loose carrier formats, the bottles or tubes, look at the schematic. You need to lay them on their sides in a warm area for at least 30 minutes before opening them. You also need to time your application carefully. Never release the mites during the peak heat of the day, as sudden temperature shocks will drastically reduce their survival rate. Just before you begin the release, it is highly recommended to lightly mist the target foliage with water. Combining proper timing with a misted canopy provides the biological agents with a cool, hydrated landing zone, giving them the best possible start in their new environment. Moving to the actual application for the loose carrier formats, the mites inside require delicate handling from start to finish. To evenly disperse the mites through the carrier material, gently roll or rotate the container a few times. Under no circumstances should you shake it. Opening steps depend on the container. For the bottle, unscrew the cap. For the tube, pop the top. Remove the internal filter paper, secure the lid back on, and give it one more gentle roll. Now, carefully tilt the container and gently tap it to sprinkle the mites directly onto the leaves in your target area. If you need to keep the carrier material completely off your plant leaves, this is where universal release boxes come in. You attach them directly to the stems and tap the product into the boxes instead. Once the container appears empty, your job isn't quite done. You must leave that open tube or bottle in the treatment area for a full 24 hours. Leaving the container guarantees that any slow-moving stragglers have enough time to crawl out and join the canopy, ensuring maximum coverage is achieved and no biological assets are wasted. If you opted for the slow-release sachets, the setup is entirely different. Start by separating the packets, making sure to tear them strictly along the pre-scored seams. Hang each sachet directly on the plant itself, positioning it as close to the main stem as possible. As this warning graphic shows, you must never lay the sachets flat on the soil or substrate. Doing so exposes them to excessive moisture and invites mold growth, which will destroy the mites inside. While the packets are water resistant, they are not waterproof. They will fail if subjected to direct overhead watering or heavy irrigation systems. Looking at this diagram, if canopies of adjacent plants touch, mites seamlessly travel across overlapping leaves to protect the cluster. However, if canopies are isolated with a physical gap, you must hang a separate sachet on every individual plant to maintain coverage. When properly spaced and protected from direct moisture, each sachet becomes a sustained breeding hub that will continuously deploy fresh mites into your crop for 4 to 5 weeks. With the application complete, an active biological defense system is now successfully operating deep within your crop canopy. Over the next month, those slow-release sachets will continue to operate in the background, breeding and releasing new generations of predatory mites day after day. Your primary job now is maintaining safe environmental habits, specifically keeping direct overhead soaking away from the deployment sites to protect that ongoing hatch cycle. Combining vigilant monitoring with this targeted biological deployment ensures a thriving pest-free harvest. To learn more about our full line of agricultural solutions, visit greenmethods.com.